I made sacrifices for this video. They're supposed to be pointy like the rest of them. And same for my thumbs. I mean, look at this at this point. I could be doing my nails right now. Instead, I'm talking to you lovely folks. Cause why not? All right, here we go. This is how I went from this to this. So you can see I have a lot of hair, and spoiler, you could probably guess that I didn't cut it. It was, in fact, a wig. So the better question is, how did I fit all of this hair into a tiny little short blunt cut wig? Well, I'm going to tell you. Actually, better yet, I will show you. I will bring you along the journey with me, and hopefully you'll figure out and take away some tips along the way, as I do a lot of things right and a lot of things wrong, like very wrong. If you don't already follow me on other social media platforms, my name is Chesley Christ. If you do follow me, you know that I share a lot of instructional videos and how-tos about hair. I'll be posting more of those right here on my YouTube channel, so make sure to like this video and subscribe, because I will be sharing more hair and beauty videos every week, and a few pageant videos mixed in. Now, this video in particular is not an instructional how-to video, because this is like the first time that I've ever done a wig. I almost never switch up my style, and so I wanted to do something fun where I could switch things up. And a lot of women with long hair are looking for protective styles and ways to like switch up our hairstyles without having to go through the big chop again. So if you're thinking the same, if you just want to switch things up, if you want to try a protective style and you doubt whether or not you could fit this much hair into a wig, fear not. Join me in this journey and find out how I did it and how you can too. Oh my gosh! I'm so excited. We are about to go on a little adventure to get my wig. So we're in the car right now. Paige is gonna drive us. Pause. This is my big sister, Paige. She has a natural hair salon in Charlotte, North Carolina, and so she is like an expert on natural hair. But Paige does not do wigs. In fact, I asked her and she refers all of her clients who want wigs to other hairstylists. It's just not something that she does, not what she focuses on. So I begged and pleaded and pulled out my little sister card to convince her to do this. Shout out to Sissy Paige for all of her help. I don't know that I've ever in my whole life worn a full wig. I've worn I wore sew-ins, like extensions obviously, and I also did a half wig once. Like my mom, she braided like my hair here, and then she sewed in like a half wig on the back, but I've never worn a full wig, so this is gonna be an adventure. Are you so excited? So excited. All right, we just made it to every girl's favorite place, the beauty supply store. We get lip gloss, we get a little bit of perfume. I mean, everything you need. Never paid attention to the wigs. Oh really? Okay, because there's wigs over there. There's all these here. There are wigs all the way down there. And there's all of these. It's huge. Wait, is this one called Beyonce? Beyonce. That's the Beyonce. Okay, I really like these bangs. The bang. Yes. So they still look a little wiggy to me. Yeah, I'll go down here. They have some. So much wiggery. Yeah. She feels nice. And her scalp looks a little more real. She's also a little bit more expensive, but she's gonna be worth it. She's my favorite so far. I don't know. Yeah, I think you should go with a warmer blonde. This is more cool just because of your undertones. Because I'm red? Yeah. Okay. Found another one. Oh yeah. Looks nice. I love the color on your skin. It does look pretty. It's different. Yeah, I like her. She's grabbing our wig. Look over here. Chelsea. And she's so cute. Yeah, we're gonna get that one. For sure. Yeah, that's mine. She's mine. Chelsea and Chesley. Look what we got. Paige's beautiful salon. Are you gonna give us a little tour? So adorable. The waiting area. This is the waiting area. Hallway. Look at these cute little doors. So precious. We have makeup and lashes. Break room. And this is where we get your hair nice and healthy. Get it cleaned, detoxed, and treated. I love it. This is where the magic happens. Woo! This is all the things. And here is everything we bought today. I got 2 wigs. I just genuinely did not know which one I would like best, and when we left the hair store, I actually really loved Chelsea much better than Red. Of course, you can't just go to a hair store and get a few things. I had to get a bond and a large shower cap because I didn't have one of these. We got a couple of wig caps. And you know you gotta have this. That's the got to be glued. Yeah. And we got some remover for it too, because I would like to keep my edges. We got this like spray paint stuff. We gonna see how this works. I'm excited. Yeah. I guess you're supposed to spray it on the inside of the wig. Like that's the spray bottle. That works. I got 2 different colors because I wasn't really sure what color I would be. We got the wig bands because we'd like to try a glueless wig. So we're gonna see what happens. Then we got the glue there as the backup. So, woo! Ready? Let's get it. I was dying laughing because after looking at my hair and looking at these wigs, I was just a little nervous about how we were gonna make this work. And when I say we, I mean Sissy Paige. But she's a magician, so she figured it out. All right, this is the process. Paige sectioned off my hair. She wet it so that she could actually run a brush through it. And then she brushed it and blow dried it straight before braiding it all down into 4 big braids. Paige has actually done sew-ins on me before with a leave out, and the process is usually she will wash my hair, she'll blow dry it, and then she'll put it into much smaller braids than you see right here, which is what you should actually do if you're keeping a wig in for a while. But we were doing this only for a few days, and I just washed my hair, so we saved some time and we did larger braids.
My head's too big. My head's too big for this page.
But that's when I started to realize how tight these wigs were. Like both of the wigs, they had little combs in them to keep them on your hair. They had straps in them to tighten the wigs, but we ended up cutting the straps out because the wigs were actually so tight before we even crocheted my hair up that we did not need the straps. After Paige braided up my hair, she used this hair crochet tool to thread my braids through each other. I had really thick braids, so this was not an easy process, but Paige got it done, and then she pinned all of the braids in so that they would stay. We actually didn't need a wig cap because Paige was so efficient. Ended up not using a lot of the supplies that we had, which is a good thing. I would rather have too many supplies than not have enough supplies, but we didn't need the wig glue because the wigs were actually so tight, we just used them without glue. Finally, it's wig time! As you can see, it was very difficult to get the wigs on because my head was so big with all of my hair braided down. It was just a difficult process. I really liked Red as soon as I put her on, but Paige made a good point in that the bend at the bottom of the wig, you can see it right around my neck, looked a little pedestrian. It was giving soccer mom in the 90s. So Paige ended up straightening out the bottom of the wig and it looked a lot better. All right, I tried the Chelsea. I was so excited about the Chelsea, and as soon as I put it on, I absolutely hated it. You can see the look on my face. We tried everything to make this wig look better. We tried the little spray paint thing on the inside of the wig to make it look more like a scalp, and it did. Like the part actually looked more like a scalp versus a wig.
It looks so wiggy. I just can't tell if it's like I don't work well with blonde. I think it's I don't work well with blonde because when I cover the top of it, it looks weird.
Paige trimmed it and shaped it. I just didn't fall in love with it.
Reshaping it helps a little better. She still reminds me a little bit of ramen noodles, but it's like pretty ramen noodles.
I did, however, love Red.
I have fallen in love with this wig.
I cannot emphasize how much
I am officially, like my name is Red now. That's who I am, like as a person. It looks real. Like I'm actually gonna fool people.
After we were struggling so much with the Chelsea, I put Red back on and I actually had to go straight to the airport to fly to New York. And so I kept Red on the whole time. And this is how I styled her. All I did was brush my edges down and then I tapped some foundation into the middle part so that it blended a little bit better and it looked amazing. I was shocked at how flat the wig was laying despite me having these big chunky braids and crocheted hair all in the back of my head. If you're wondering why there are no after pictures of Chelsea, you know why. She just wasn't meant to be. In total, for everything that I bought, including like the non-wig stuff, like I bought a bonnet and some makeup stuff, I spent like $180 at the beauty supply store. The wigs, for as good as Red looked, she was actually pretty cheap. I think Red was like $50. Chelsea was like $88 or so. Thank you so much for following along this crazy journey. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I will see you all next time. Chelsea girl.